My name is Emily. I have a friend. She named Kanya. I don't understand why all my friends hate her. Even Rock. He is a good and smart student. Maybe it's because of her father. Yes, her father was indeed a prisoner. But do we have to blame Kanya for the mistake of her father? Of course not. But I as friend can only encourage and support her. Visible from a distance, Kanya was saying goodbye to her mother. Kanya, remember to listen to your friend who like to make fun of you because they really don't know anything, said mother. Yes, mom, Kanya answered with a thin smile from her lips. After saying goodbye, Kanya and I went to school. Arriving at school, Kanya was immediately greeted with ritual from her friend, but most often is Galang and Evans, a child from the school owner where Kanya studied. Hey friends, there is a prisoner's son, said Galang. I'm really embarrassed to be a prisoner's son, said Evan. By ignoring those words, Kanya continued to step foot a silent journey and accompanied by cynical gazes from his friend along the way. Emily, who is right behind her, can only take a deep breath and try to cheer Kanya back. Kanya is patient, and still remember your mother's advice, Emily sighed exactly. Kanya could only answer by nodding her head and with a thin smile from her sweet lips. Seeing her smile, Emily was relieved that Kanya's condition was fine. After that, Emily pulled Kanya's hand and invited her to class. The second of the bell rings is a scene that the lesson will begin. From a distance, there was a well-built man who hid to the class to teach Indonesian, namely Mr. Teguh. In this lesson, Mr. Teguh asked for assessment to be collected. All students also issued their duties except Kanya, who looked confused as she was looking for a book and her assessment. Is the book left behind? Is the book left behind? Or is Kanya workly scheduling subjects? Is the book left behind? Or is Kanya workly scheduling subject? Or is possible for her book to fall? Struck Emily was worried and confused. Emily had not had time to try to help Kanya. Mr. Teguh had approached Kanya, who was busy looking for her assessment. Are you not doing Kanya's assessment? Spent Mr. Teguh with a look of resentment. Yes, sir, but there is no book, Kanya answered softly. Kanya's head looked out down, his eyes glittered sharply at Galang and even who was quickly saw Kanya's being scolded by Mr. Teguh. In the heart of Kanya, it seems as if she is breathing, so her breathing is irregular. Seeing out that, Emily felt that all of her questions had not been answered, that all of the problem Kanya had now were Galang and Evans. Galang and Evans' attitudes toward Kanya continues until finally it arrived at the incident which became the peak of the glory of the two of them. The incident happened when Kanya and I were playing at chess. Because it already felt I and Kanya rushed to class. At the time of entry, Evans' leg suddenly blocked Kanya's step. Break! Come the voice that was on the sound of Kanya falling. At first, Galang and Evans laughed out loud as if the mission was successful. Emily is immediately shocked to see Kanya's feeling. Then goes straight to Kanya and asked about Kanya's situation. Kanya just fell silent with her eyes closed as if screaming in pain. Her hands tightly holding her ankles as if she felt she was strong anymore. All of his friends crouched around Kanya and Emily, saying his worst condition. Galang and Evans' face turned pale. His step began to return. He felt full of fear and anxiety. The tragic day, and after Kanya was taken to the hospital to be treated. Emily, as a friend, is no relief, because finally she can report the behavior of Evans and Galang who have bullied her friends, because his behavior has harmed many people. In fact, not infrequently, from those who are often bullied the most not go to school because they are depressed, and there are some who change school because they are not strong enough to accept verbal abuse from Galang and Evans. After 1 week, finally, Kanya can enter school again. That same day, Galang and Evans, for the first time, apologized to Kanya in front of all of their friends. And that day will be a day of slack for Galang and Evans because they had been kicked out of school because the school was not longer able to forgive it.